always heard about Herb McKinley because he was the name that track and field was associated to in Jamaica. And when I met him, I was amazed at how personal he was, how encouraging he was as far as athletes were concerned. And I would say he was one of my early motivators in track and field. I always loved to run when I was young, but once I got to high school, we had a PE teacher that would encourage us. And later on in the year, months before the our high school championships, we had one of our board members who had done track, Mr. Messam, and he decided to coach us. And I realized that at that time that things has to be organized. You have to follow certain traits in order to achieve certain goals. So I saw that early. My first year was just more of an experience, but the following year, believe it or not, I spent my whole summer getting up every morning, running 3-4 miles uphill or on the beach because we had nothing else to do. And that made me so much stronger that once I got into the high school championship, the first year that I ran the second year I ran the 100 meters, I more or less dominated it. I had done well in the Commonwealth Games, won the 100, 200 relay, went to Pan American Games, 100, 200 relay, and I had won the U.S. championships prior to that also. So maybe they knew who I was, but I think from high school, I had won just about every high school championship event that I competed in, right through high school. So my progress was noticeably. The ambition was to be number one, to run as fast as you could, and at the same time enjoy the cheering of the crowd because they saw a good performance, enjoy the country's reaction to your performances, and most of all, feeling that you have achieved something within yourself because I had goals. At an early age, I set goals to be the best in my high school, then the best in Jamaica, then the best in the world. And as soon as I was able to achieve those goals, I started looking at now, how can I improve my time to become one of the top sprinters in the world? So it was always a challenge to me, and I enjoyed it so much that after the Olympics, going back home, having the person on the street that's walking by and congratulating me was pleasing to me, not because of the congratulation, but the joy I saw in their eyes. And I was able to provide that, and that made me very, very happy. We have a lot of fun no matter what we do. And I think because we are so competitive among ourselves, and we have great coaches. And if you ever came to our high school program, you would have thought it's the Olympics. 35,000 people there. Families get involved. Everyone look forward to our high school championship. So that's the nucleus of our success. After our success in Beijing and in Osaka and in Berlin, there are a lot more kids participating in sports because everybody wants to be a star now. We're still lacking that drive in Kingston, so to speak. Most of our athletes are outside of Kingston from the high school level. And I think sometimes there's so much to do in the city that you may neglect that real hard training that you need to do. But by and large, everyone wants to sprint. Numbers, talent, good coaching, and I think we'll be around for quite a long time.